So let's get into it. Thanks for the good luck. Also, as you might have noticed today, starting a little earlier from what I have been doing, I want to work my way back to trying to start streams at 4 p.m. again. Because I feel like 40 p.m. just works as a better starting point for me. I know, I mean, usually I want to start between 4 and 5, but I'm gonna try my best to hit 4 p.m. every time now. Let's get it.
Okay.
It not only gives me more time to stream, it also... Because sometimes when I start at 5, I feel like I'm not that flexible towards the end of the stream. It might sound weird, but... You know, I just kind of feel like it works out better.
There's something up ahead.
Let's see how runs goes today. Hopefully RNG will be on our side. We can get a good run.
How does he do this?
As I've said, my PB doesn't have much time save in the beginning. Most of my time save is in the mid game. Because my PB had really good end game and really good beginning. However, the mid game wasn't that great. That's where we can save the time. Especially if we get that handling coil.
The door changed color too.
My PB had a really good handling coil early on.
It did it.
That's why it's just naturally losing time because of that.
What's that?
Hey Gabe.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy
Hope you're well too.
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
And let's not mess up the berries.
Ross found me.
Wait.
See this plant over here? It's called salvebrush. Come, good. Now eat the berries. They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines, usually. Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you. Aloy, a machine there. Stay still. Wait for it to pass.
Yeah. I can imagine that's really annoying.
Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
Not a whole lot of things to do.
Oh,
or
another one.
just simply not having the freedom to do whatever you want is always annoying.
Come, back this way.
Being able to just go
The
out.
slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it. That's the last.
Baby Girl was voiced by Laura Fantal. You mean Aloy's child version? Child voice? Yeah, I know it's a different voice actor than
You did well.
Ashley
See or
Birch,
hear you.
but I did not
Now stay
remember the
close.
name.
That herd should be just ahead.
Laura Fantal. Gotcha.
Come now. Let's find that herd. Follow.
Yeah, to leave
See
again.
them?
Yeah.
These are called
Rip.
striders.
Why is it you're self-isolating again? Was there an incident?
To show you how
Somebody you know
if
we're
they
close to
detect
or
you
something?
and run away. They're best approached by stealth.
Or did you
Don't
test
worry.
positive?
We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see. Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
That's the best way to freeze a machine.
Do as I say, Aloy.
If you want to
and
freeze
gather
it at
the
a
rocks.
distance, it's using
I'll show you how to
Warpo
use them.
or... But if you're not
Those
afraid
will
of
do.
getting up close
Follow.
and personal, you can use the ice rail. Ice rail is faster, but it requires you to be close. Some machines have certain weak spots you can hit that causes a freeze explosion, like lanthorns and behemoths.
Aloy,
Have some weak spots you can hit with a freeze arrow that cause them to explode and freeze everything surrounding them.
harvest a kill so I can use the stalks as arrow shafts. Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Here. Stay low in the grass. It's time to...
Wait, what?
The canister on
Oh,
its way.
the scan must not have finished there.
Again!
Good kill, Storm, but
You
apparently
know
the first scan I did there didn't
have much
complete
to learn.
before I closed the focus.
Tomorrow, we train again.
It's a mistake
What
on
was
my
that?
part. It's not gonna cut us that much
The
time, but
one
a
running the brave trails.
Aloy,
little bit of a bummer
following
because that
them.
was a good
Quick.
fight. Oh yeah, it's symptoms.
Aloy, faster!
Yeah, hopefully. Which of the symptoms did you have? I know the most common symptom to have is the loss of smell and taste. That's what they say are the most common symptoms.
Can't let them see me. Got to be careful. I need to see their paths. Almost there. There he is.
How do you know to avoid them? How are you doing this? How is this possible?
Still save 2 seconds. Even though I messed that up. It's good. And let's get some good meat RNG here.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to? What's he
Thanks for the
doing?
good luck, Ian. How you doing?
He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy,
Did
no, but would you...
of course
Third of this... What? Yeah.
I'll
Aloy, stop.
that's
Hey, Mike.
really bothering him.
Sorry, my speedrun in DSA was good. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. 4.
The embrace. My whole life I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers.
Still need 1 bony meat.
2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. All right,
Coughing and temperature
time
for
to
you.
gather the parts for some
Ah, okay.
fire arrows. I should find a herd.
When you put on the handling coil, the freeze gets lower. That shouldn't be the case. kidding me? The goddamn elevation. Got the meat though. And another bar. Really good RNG here. Heavy attack just doesn't work when there's any elevation change. Maybe that's something they'll fix in the next gen. Then melee combat just doesn't work properly if you're on a elevated surface.
Damn.
Not just Horizon, but it's like that in so many games where that's thing. Ah, he fell all the way down.
This old place. I haven't been here.
I'll lose some time because I collected a lot of meat, but you know, that's gonna save time later, hopefully. I won't have to collect it. Easy to collect meat from fish too. Yeah, but you don't really see any fish on the way.
Some kind of power
And it's really slow to go in the water. Because the swimming animation is quite slow. Yeah, I already have 4 fatty meat and 2 bony meat, so I'm already doing really good.
No one else around.
So I'm losing time on this split, but I'm gonna save that time
There he is.
as soon as we get to
Looks nervous.
on the way to the not on the way to the proving. I mean on the way to the cut, where I'm gonna make that time up again.
I've got what I need.
That's the thing with these any percent ultra hard runs. You might lose time somewhere, but you can make up for it because you spend more time collecting meat.
Explosions and shouts from outside the embrace. I wonder what's going on.
Aloy. Yeah. You.
Wait.
Good night.
That carcass.
The more meat I have now means the less meat I have to collect elsewhere.
Of the sawtooth. Something new. Something angry.
Even though it looks like a bad split, it really wasn't a bad split. Because it's better to collect meat on the way to cast than it is on the way to the cut. Because on the way to the cut, you have to get on and off your mount as well, which loses time every time you want to collect meat.
Where can I place my traps?
Quest.
It saw me.
Always love my streaming. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Moving around a lot there.
I'll see.
I got him. That is also true. More risky to collect meat on the way to the cut. Ali, I'm pretty good. Hope you are as well. Have I heard news? What news?
Aloy.
It depends
So-
on what news you're referring to.
Look for. You should
But
be.
I-
For you.
I have to let him go. For now. First, the proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads. Are you?
Tab as you
What?
caught. There. Well, anyway, you know.
Tears.
Yeah, I did.
Some good metal vessels from that box.
Jog! Get down from there!
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Why do you have to go
Listen
climbing
carefully
houses?
now.
Yeah, it's also coming to PS4.
To go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
My opinion has not changed. I still have mixed feelings about that. On one hand, I'm happy that people who are not gonna get a PS4 or PS5 right away can play it. But on the other hand, I have a feeling that's gonna hold back the game, making it playable on both systems. 'Cause there's no way it's not gonna hold it back in some regard.
He's wearing a. You're the.
There's gonna be features to that game that the developers can't do because they have to work on PS4 as well.
Yeah,
I thought.
she got any.
Not saying it's gonna be horrible, but I'm just saying that has to be a factor when you're developing a game like that.
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Well, welcome to the stream, Nerdfighter.
There's Olin. I have
Glad
some
you're
questions
enjoying
for
it.
him.
Lots of people coming over from YouTube. Happy to see it. Oh, one sec. And Nerdfighter, thank you so much for the sub.
Oh, I.
You know,
What
Thank
happened?
you.
All you.
you
Oh, are.
Really appreciate that too. Welcome to Elkjaer and enjoy those emotes. Yeah, I find it hard to believe if that's true. Like, why would you do that? That seems incredibly inefficient. That seems like PR talk to me, personally. Not the best shooting there, but I'll take it.
And again. There. Faster, come on.
That seems like some PR talk. I don't know if that can possibly be true. I'll believe it when I see it. Because in that sense, you could almost make the argument that the two games will be fundamentally different on both consoles.
I've got to catch up.
Slow and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one.
But who knows, maybe that is a thing they can do, homie.
She was behind me!
I don't know.
Strong,
I don't
No
know.
way but forward now.
Stop right there.
We'll see. At the end of the day, I'm sure the game is still gonna be great and all. It's not like it completely ruins the game for me. I'm just surprised that they decided to make that decision.
Faster. Stop dragging. Gotta keep going.
I'm just surprised by that decision.
trail? Is she crazy?
Good.
I'm
game.
still very confident that it's gonna be a great game.
The outcast is catching up.
And we probably won't notice what would have been, or we'll never know what would have been different if it was only on PS5, of course. But
I've trained my whole life for this. They had a tribe, but I had the wilds.
sure, there are things they could only do on PS5 that they can't implement now.
Kill them!
I would imagine. Good animation there.
Too many of them. We can't win.
Look out! Take cover!
We can't hold them. Oh, Mother, help us. For All Mother. Oh no, there's more.
They keep coming! How many are there? We're down, but we're not out.
Where is he?
Up on the ridge. There's more of them.
Too many of them!
Ah!
We can't hold them! She can't hide. Oh, Mother, help us! Kill the invaders! Kill the defiant!
So far, so good. Let's hope the last wave goes well. That's not what I wanted to happen. Pick it up. That's not good. Alright. Well, I was a little scared there, but, you know, didn't die. We good. That was close.
Frost saved me. They must have found me before I bled out. I'm picking up some kind of signal.
I mean, I'm not a big tech guy, and definitely don't know much about coding and stuff.
Are you saying
But the way
inside the
it's laid out that they're working on both games from the ground up, that just seems incredibly inefficient.
another one of these power cells?
I'm sure they probably might be doing something like that, but not actually making two games from the ground up. I'm sure that, like, the base work and all that has to be, like, basically the skeleton of the game has to be very similar, right? No way it's completely ground up for both.
Your once mother was sacred. Lantra fought it, of course, but Jetta sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please.
Hey, Jack.
Just follow me. Aloy.
You said the tribe was on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre.
So I'm skeptical about it, but no matter what, I'm still pretty sure it's gonna be a good game.
Less than half survived.
How was the war party defeated?
Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Because if it's anything like this game, it's gonna be great. At least gameplay-wise.
For all Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. No,
Even...
yeah. If any...
Nora Faith.
Yeah. Probably.
We will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins
Probably. I mean, it probably is a lot easier to do it for PS4 and PS5 than it was for, like, PS5 and PS3, because the PS3 was, as most people know, or
Aloy!
I think a lot of people know this, but the PS3 was really hard to develop games for because of how the framework of the console was. I'm sure it's gonna be a little bit easier to do it otherwise.
You're as strong as you feel so quick.
There are rumors of a demon loose in the embrace. A thing of dark.
I'm scared to go about it, but at the same time, I'm sure it won't be a
and
big deal once the game comes.
Brave! Ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it
There!
comes.
Strider! Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Heal! My D-pad broken? I'm pressing up and nothing happens.
It's down!
Oh shit, we got the handling call.
Hey, look, Ted, I can't.
But
I think I know.
The bombs didn't do much damage there. I think they were too close together again.
I want that gate repaired immediately.
At least we got a handling
I
coil.
don't care if you have to bandage it together.
That's
Get
gonna
it
save
done.
time. That was a slow fight. I just couldn't heal myself. I was pressing up, but nothing happened. Maybe I was just timing it really poorly with my swings and they happened to line up.
it worked. It's not hostile. Seems almost tame. Striders. Yeah!
Watch yourself!
Striders, fast!
Bring it close!
Am I? Direct.
No. If isn't I
Halo.
where would
The war. You might.
I should try overriding other kinds of machines. Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use.
Oh well,
for
at
it.
least we survived, but I was just
May the
kind of
goddess
scared
protect.
that I wasn't gonna survive because of that.
All of it.
Harum, thank you so much for the sub.
The world
Really
just got
appreciate it.
bigger. But
Thank you.
some more dangerous.
Welcome to our tribe and enjoy those emotes. Thank you.
Is that a corpse at his feet?
Any run that gets past the crop is worth a sub.
My focus is picking up some.
Yeah,
clues.
I mean, kinda.
Maybe
It's
I
just
could
the
think.
runs haven't been pretty in regards to that. I appreciate it though.
Nora Village, up on the heights.
But yeah, we had some bad luck the other day with getting past the crop. But since I've started to use 6 tripwires, it seems that I have more luck on my side in regards to it.
Such distraction.
And hopefully runs should be a bit more consistent now that I'm also
Maybe the word
gonna make sure I get a handling curl every time.
could not.
It's gonna lose me time if I have really bad RNG with the manip,
I'm gonna
but
find more chiefs.
making sure I have a handling call every run is just important. Obviously in this run I got a handling call for the Corruptor, so I don't have to worry about it, but in runs where I don't get a handling call, I have to do the manip to guarantee it. Because it's just too much of a help to ignore it. Meat-wise, I'm doing really well, but I also need... I only need 2 more bony meat before we are done with the frozen walls. Already have 5 fatty. Just need 2 more before we're done. So really only want to get off my mount unless there's a turkey or boar ready for the taking. Or if I can kill like a good amount of foxes or something in a row. Something like that.
Here she is. The girl, you're the car. They know what word it is. Who's you'll? I'm free.
But nice to see that first run of today is getting out the embrace. It's a good sign. And we got good RNG as well with the coil. Really good sign from the first run. I'm pretty sure the drop rate is the same for all meat. The only problem is you can also get rich meat, of course, which rich meat is useless to the speedrun. Because we only use the meat for fast roll packs, which require bony and fatty. Fast roll pack is bony and fatty and then a little bit of wood. Turkey. Fatty meat there, no bony though. Oh yeah, in story difficulty you would get it to buy it. But on ultra hard, buying a fast roll pack is too expensive. It's better to just collect the meat and keep track of it. And also on story difficulty you buy, you get the free fast roll packs from merchants. If you run this game on story difficulty, you can get a free sample box from a merchant, and a free sample box is guaranteed to have at least one fast roll pack. Sometimes it can have two, but for the most part it has one. So if you see a story run, a story any percent run, people collect sample boxes in those. The free fast roll pack, another rich meat. Come on, game. Nothing worse when you get off your mount and go to loot the animal and it only gives rich meat. That is just some BS. You still might have to do a little bit of meat collecting on on story, because getting all the free sample box that are in the route doesn't necessarily guarantee you have enough. You still need a little bit extra meat. You can get lucky and get fast roll packs and boxes as well. So in story you still need to keep track of fast roll packs though. Mainly towards the end of the run. As it's towards the end of the run, it becomes a bit of an issue that has to be looked on. But if you just get the free sample boxes on story, you should be good for the first half of the run. Oh, careful there.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Yo, Elsie, thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. How are you doing? Alright, made it to the frozen walls. I'll need 2 bony meat before we leave here.
Is this the way to their territory?
I'd need at least 1 to be able to leave. Definitely 2 to keep up with the meat pace the run should be on. That sounds weird to call it that, the meat pace. Or the optimal meat.
You don't look like you know this path, Hunter.
But that's how it is. Like I said, I already have the handling crawl, so I won't be doing any minute period song such to get it. It'd be nice if we could figure out a way to manip the Deathbringers to give to re-roll their loot, but I don't think there's a efficient way of doing it. Sadly.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
That would be so good if you could do that in an any percent run.
Not that you'll stay long.
So far above the valley. There's thin. I've heard the Banu clans are up here. Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village too. Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Aloy.
Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans.
Hey, demonic.
Maria, spouting on about spirits and demons
How you doing?
up on Thunder's drum. So
I saw you were doing some control speedruns, I think yesterday.
I wonder if Aratak can
How did those go?
Maria or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot.
Well, I haven't played Control.
Okay, if I want to learn more about
And I know Kimmy has been bothering me to play that game for a long time.
I've got to find Maria. And to do that,
Control and
I need to
Okami
talk to the
are the 2 games he
apprentice
wants me to play.
River North.
It went kinda ass. Fair enough. That game is insanely hard. Is the game hard, or is it the speedrun that makes it hard? Like, is the game casually hard, or is it the speedrun? Or both? Oh. I mean, I've seen gameplay from it, and it doesn't necessarily strike me as a hard game. Guess I could be wrong about that.
Crystals growing from the metal.
Oh, you got rejected from a marathon? Oh well. That sucks. I mean, it sucks when you submit something and get rejected. I've had that happen before, so... Sucks. Come on. That's the 3rd animal I've looted that only give rich meat. Come on, game. Don't do me like that. Oh well, I got good coil at RNG, but my meat RNG is starting to decay. this run. Activate campfire and then turn left.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
In here or blue gleam?
This stuff formed in the machine like frost.
See a boar down there and he's already running off. Damn it. Don't need that meat.
Is the lake. The old ones made this. Strange crystal. Catches the light wave.
Let's see if we get the boar spawn here. There's a scripted event with a lot of boars right here, but oh. Sometimes a lot of boars can spawn here, part of a scripted event. But didn't get lucky. Yeah, we need to collect the meat before we get to Montana recreations.
Blue gemstones on a dead machine. Huh.
Need at least one bony meat here. Preferably two. Before I get to him. Let's just be on the lookout while we go through the forest. Lots of animals can spawn there.
What is this place?
Goats are not that good. Like, have a lot of health. One animal. Four, that's a lot better. Four can easily be run over.
Good meat.
But one bony meat. Here's one more. There we go.
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana
when the
there.
but as you
Got enough.
thank
I should.
of course.
If I.
Oh, got a purple damage coil. Oh my god, I have really good coils here. I have a handling and 2 damage coils. God damn. This bow is gonna be sick. Really good RNG in terms of coils, and I haven't even gotten to a Deathbringer yet. Nice. Very nice indeed. Congrats on getting Scam Sif.
See?
Well,
Crafting. Even a 40 damage curl. Good. Right. A little too early there. Very nice. Onto the corrupted zones. So this bow already has 2 purple damage and a blue handling, so this bow is already really good. I could play the rest of the run almost without getting a better coil. And it wouldn't matter necessarily too much. Of course, getting another purple handling coil would be nice, not gonna lie. Improvements are always welcome.
Clear them out.
Yeah. Good shooting there. On to the next one. Can you even figure out how many talent points you have in total, or have collected?
I can't override that
I guess.
machine.
I don't think you can. Alright, second corrupted zone here. This bow even one-shot a Watcher? Like body shot wise? Nope. Oh. 2-shot.
Oh boy. Here they come. Corrupted Watchers. Always forget to put it on my outfit. Ah, I'm in water. Good fight. I've done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Carja Force will let me pass over the mountains.
Take it. I've done a lot better. 80 is not bad. Like, it's definitely higher than the average viewer, I would say. I don't know what the average would be. Average probably is around 10,000. So like the fight wasn't necessarily slow. There was more a matter of I got hit like twice.
Sounds of fun.
Am I proud of you? Yes.
Something attacked the Carja fort.
Always.
A corruptor.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
That was good. That was really good.
Us this day.
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
This is a good Carja border split.
Where you headed, girl?
West to Meridian.
The way you kick.
Okay.
Where the
Yep, gold. Very nice. The power of having good coils.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows.
Also, the fact that I have 2 damage coils means I can definitely one-shot, body shot some of the Carja soldiers coming up, which is very nice.
Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk.
One thing I definitely need when I get partner, or if I get partner, but hopefully when, is a gold emote. I'm not sure how I want to make that, but definitely need a gold emote. No idea what it should look like.
They're scanning for me.
It should be gold. I mean, no shit, Sherlock. Obviously. But like, how would it be? Sure, people would want it to be Horizon related some way. But how? Thank you, Peritus. I will. Appreciate it. Maybe letters that look similar to the cauldron symbols? I can't visualize the cauldron symbols in my head right now for some reason. Trying to remember what they look like.
Go on forever.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard.
For some reason, I can just not for the life of me visualize them in my head right now. I'm trying to remember what they look like. I have seen them many times, but now I'm just lost. Yeah, I don't know how you could even describe them.
Can't get much hotter. I hope.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain at the Vanguard.
City's locked down. Nothing counted.
It's always the merchants.
Good luck getting through, Outlander.
Halt! Stop and the how would
I know.
Hey,
Have you
over of as you there.
a lot not meant?
We were I've
How
it's hard.
the kill?
It does,
I need.
but
No.
but
I don't.
he's not how
Okay.
One sec.
I need.
okay.
Phil Saucer, thank you so much for the resub. The 2-month resub.
So many people
Thank you.
Come back.
talking at once.
Thank you so much for the continued support.
Mean about Ursa's murder.
Not now. Here we are. Try not to break anything.
This
Really appreciate it.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Look, let's
It is a fast travel up that point, but that's only in New Game Plus. It's not worth to waste a fast travel pack on it in any percent.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but
And yes, it saves time, but not enough to justify getting more meat for it.
Olin knew I was targeted.
So some of the fast travels we use in New Game Plus are not
The glyph
used in any
ship
percent.
visited.
We don't have fast travel packs for it. Whereas in New Game Plus, we obviously have unlimited supply.
How did I'll
Leave it
wait.
out.
I'm not don't have, look feel
Red.
Back-to-back gold splits. Would you look at that? Woo! Hey, you should have a fast travel pack at that point, yeah. Like, my plan for Ultra Hard 100% is also just to farm it out early. But if you're doing a 100 story, yeah, you do have a fast travel pack there. Or you do have the unlimited one, because you get that one at Day Tower. Bony meat, that's good. Would be nice with one more bony meat before Maker's End.
That'll keep my stomach
A lot
quiet.
of fatty meat, but not really bony meat. Oh.
Anyone, please help!
I have a chance to get like some more meat on the way to the ambush. And also on the way to Makers, there's a few points where you should see some animals. But yeah, I think on Ultra Hard I'm just gonna farm out as early as possible can. The Ultra Hard 101. At least that's my plan at the moment. Alright, excavation site. Get a good fight here.
The Nora girl lives.
kill her!
No!
Managed to kill a lot of them here before you even notice where I am. That was a quick fight. Still standing up there. Get that headshot. Beautiful. I think this is a gold as well.
I'm the
That was a really good fight too.
I'm not. What they never. What do I do when they and
If only
you
Haiti
hey
steal such
and what I've
I won't
where
my focus. Yours
yes
then the
code
I didn't.
My god. This is a good run. Let's go. Let's keep this up. Free gold back to back. It's a lovely sight, isn't it? When all you see is gold. Oh, we got bony meat right there. Lovely. A note fighter, thank you for the 100 bits. I will be keeping it up. Thank you though. Really appreciate it. And we're doing pretty good on meat. Not doing amazingly well, but we're doing pretty good on it. Don't have to worry about fast travel packs or meat till Borderlands as things look right now. Just to keep you guys updated on that. Until after Borderlands, I mean. So on metal vessels, so that's why I'm not restarting from save.
Come on over here and have a word.
I'm restarting from save because I'm low on metal vessels.
What are
right?
Because if you restart from save, you lose the stuff you have looted there. And I do need the metal vessels for the Ravagers. Does meat sound like a fake word by now? Maybe. I guess you're just not used to hearing the word meat being used so much.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
The time save from restarting from save there as Olin gets closer. Or sorry, Erend gets closer. If he's too far away, you can restart from save when you killed the last machine and he appears a lot closer. But if you do that, you don't keep any of the loot, you just loot it. So you have to go for the loot or you have to restart from save. You have to choose between those two.
I get why they wanted Bessie dead.
Right, do you keep the loot or do you save the time? And since I was low on metal vessels, I had to, you know, go for it. Otherwise this fight was gonna be a lot harder. That's not what
Let's
to
show
see.
them how we do things. John. Uh-oh. What's that?
I think
Did he
it's
spawn?
calling in machines.
Spawn back here?
Ready.
1 sec, can't look right now. No! What? Are you kidding me? Not on this run! Fuck you, game. Oh, shit. Ah, there goes all the time we just saved. Fuck. Come on, that's bullshit. Why the fuck did it crash? Sorry guys. Ah, that's so annoying. The run is technically not dead, but I'm gonna be behind now because of that. Peritus, thank you for the sub though. Really appreciate it. Sorry, but that is heartbreaking. Now, instead of being a minute ahead, I'm probably gonna be half a minute behind now. If not a full minute behind. I still have good Carls, so it can probably still PB if I play really well for the rest of the run. Ah, that sucks, dude. Fuck. It's been so long since I've had game crash during a run. It's been such a long time since it last happened.
What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Oh, now he's coming. And I died. This run is probably dead now. And now I'm definitely gonna be behind by a lot.
Uh-oh. What's that?
So the spawning point is
machines.
terrible.
Get ready.
Fuck! That sucks.
There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones.
Yeah, the last time I had a crash mid-run was back in January, I think.
What are those leather straps?
I was doing my hundo run.
Cut with a knife.
It was doing a hundo run on the way to Rue. The game crashed. Remember?
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing.
But yeah, I'm gonna be a minute behind. I actually wouldn't have been. I would probably only have been half a minute behind if I'd probably only been 20 seconds or something behind if I hadn't died. So the death obviously added to it, but man, that sucks. Whatever. Let me cool my head, and then we'll focus on the rest of the run. Oh yeah, and my first ever ESA run, the game crashed as well. Doing Makers and holograms. Like, it's not a specific crash or anything, just the game still just randomly crashes from time to time, and there's nothing you can do. To be fair, that was not the worst place the game could have crashed. If it had crashed on the way to Borderlands or something like that, it would have been way worse. Because then I would have to travel that entire distance again. Because there was no checkpoint when you go from A to B. So, given that it crashed in the middle of a fight, that is actually not the worst place to crash. But, so it could have been worse, but still, like, that is so bullshit. And obviously me dying as well to the Ravagers there probably had a bit to do with me being frustrated. But whatever, let's try and make it a PB still. It's still doable to get a PB out of it, but how that run was going, it just feels so unfair to get a crash. Whatever, let's calm down and focus. Just gotta get back, do some slow breathing here while we get to Maker's End, and then focus on the fights. I can still turn it around. I got this.
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Oleg said he found an image of the woman I resemble on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Norland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
And if I PB with this, we're just gonna have a
Spine
massive
focus
2-minute time save on ambush. But that's something to look forward to, if this still turns out to succeed.
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know as well as I do.
Thank you, nerd. Feels weird to call you nerd. Nerd fighter. Feel like I'm insulting you if I just say nerd.
Focus on your location.
Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards.
Oh well, let's get a good fight here. I can save a lot of time on Maker's End and Borderlands here, so we can get back ahead of my PB on these 2 splits. With a really good Maker's End and a really good Borderlands.
An explosion.
Calling me nerd is the speedrunner's way.
Another explosion.
Hello. Press triangle.
All weapons operational. Time to get it moving. And be quick about it. No daydreaming. Soon this demon will...
I'll never get into that tower.
Focus.
Unless I destroy
Stop
that
working
first.
I've disabled his focus.
Must be another kind of ancient machine. Big. I'll handle it.
Now game, you could be very nice and give me the coil I want. Give me a purple handling coil here. Oh wait.
Did it. Those things. What the hell was that? Hades?
Okay, I got another
Hey!
purple damage coil. And a freeze coil.
Mysterious stranger, did you...
I guess the game is making up for it a little bit. The crash. Really good fight stall, so definitely saving time here.
355,510 days out of date. Your meeting with Mr. Fair. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine.
Welcome to Pharaoh Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate
I guess this
holdings
run
across the
just
globe,
also goes to show how important it is to have
every
that.
sector of self-sustaining, fully
Like this
automated
run
technology.
definitely just goes to show how crucial it is to get that handling coil. Like how much better, or how much better you can play with that handling coil.
Across the globe, Pharaoh remains committed to making
I hope this run will be a proof of that. Proof of concept, if you will.
It'll be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this... If plants can find a way... So they made the focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Also that. Make sure you maintain a level head. Nice meme.
Gray light lifting. Snow's gonna clear. way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Pay you £2 million and you do it. Oh wait, not pounds, euros. I'm done.
Do you wish to deploy
I mean, I'll do it as well for 2 million euros.
Oh yes, I believe I do.
I promise. If you give me 2 million euros right now, I'll end this run and start attempt. That's a promise.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
More fatty meat. I know. Really used the bony meat to make up now.
Perhaps we could have
Oh, we got 2 fast travel packs. Never mind. Thank you again.
I know you, Ted.
How many bits would that be? That would be 20 billion bits, right? No. I'm wrong. Yeah, 200 million bits, yeah. Like that. Isn't 2 million a bit greedy? Okay, I'll do it for a million then. Fine. Half off. I'll do it for a million. Half off. 1 million euros. Straight up.
And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been
This isn't a glitch.
Outbidding you.
Fully aware. It's bad.
What a bargain.
Jesus, Les.
It's not bad, Ted. It's a
That's what we call a bargain.
You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained.
We'll see how much time I save here. I really want to make a PB out of this run. That would be so nice.
Before the truth gets out, you
Prove to the game that even if the game crashes, I'm still gonna PB.
Working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
The game can't bring me down. I'm stronger than the game. Man, that crash sucked. Losing time because of that. In such a good run.
But
Oh well.
somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be
Shit
here.
happens. Now we have to overcome that shit.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? I asked you to
Keep forgetting I don't need to call my mount here.
worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the
You're
proposal.
generally impressed how Quake got bounced back from crap like that?
Yes, you can.
Well, I don't know.
Liz, I cannot
Guess
in good
we
conscience
could call it a
sign
skill,
that.
or
You've
I don't
got
know.
a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you. from
Sometimes
the
it's
VTOL
just
and
important,
Route
you know,
US
to
Robot Command.
to get back up when
In
you get
15
hit.
minutes, I meet with
I
General
guess.
Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
Not just in speedrunning, but in life in general.
Crazy?
Now your
Am I playing on
choice
PC?
is
No,
what I
I'm
tell
playing on
them.
PS4.
Sign, and I'll tell them the
The
wealthiest
PS4
corporation
version
on
is
Earth
still
has
more
guaranteed
stable
the
than
funds
PC,
necessary to
so
build
it's
Zero
better for
Dawn.
so it's better for
Exactly
runs,
as I've
in my
decided.
opinion.
Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Alright, I gotta put coils on here, learn the skill before we fast travel.
From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Nah, it crashed randomly on PS4, which is surprising, because this game rarely crashes on PS4. Trust me, I would know. The last time I had a crash in the middle of a run was back in January. So you can tell it doesn't happen that often.
But we think of what great.
Game is definitely making up for it with the coils it's giving me. So coil RNG has been good, but still crashing. No. And that's another gold. That's 4 gold so far in this run. Now imagine if this run hadn't crashed at ambush. And also hadn't died at ambush. Just imagine. And we are coming up on my biggest time save in the run, which is Borderlands. Borderlands is the split I can save the most time on. Can definitely be ahead after Borderlands if it goes well. Because I believe I can save almost a minute, if not more than a minute, on Borderlands.
Bring us out of this twilight time his father wrought.
The PC version is a lot better now. If you only plan on playing Horizon casually, you can easily do it on PC. The PC version is stable enough for casual play. For speedruns, however, not so much. Because the random crashes can still happen on PC. There's a crash after Ridge Defense that is still pretty common for a lot of people.
I'm not here
too late.
Yeah, I did say that after a bit of frustration with the PC version. But the main issue why it's slower for speedruns, at least for me with my PC, is skipping dialogue and skipping cutscenes lags the game a good amount on PC, especially when I'm streaming. So I cannot skip dialogue as fast on PC as I can on console. So I'm just naturally losing time because of that.
What's the Sun King like?
And with the amount of dialogue you skip in the speedrun, you know, it adds up to a lot of time over the course of a run. Same with the cutscenes.
I know.
On to Borderlands. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting Horizon on PC, or if you have bought it but couldn't play it, it's a lot better now if you update the game and update your driver. It works a lot better now on PC. I'm not saying it's perfect on PC, but it works a lot better. Definitely could still use some ironing out. Especially on that CPU intensiveness. Oh. The game is still very CPU intensive on PC. Which is why the game gets really bad when you try to stream at the same time as you play. I'll be taking that. And you can still speedrun on PC. It's only if you get to a top level on PC. I would recommend maybe doing PS4 instead, but to be fair, some people also speedrun on PC and has less issues, so it really depends on hardware. It's almost impossible to say, like, you know, like, it's almost impossible to say, like, which version is gonna be better for you. But in my personal experience, the PC version is not as good as PS4 right now when it comes to doing runs. Like, the only benefit I would get out of PC is 60 frames and I guess better field of view, even though field of view doesn't matter too much when you use a controller as it does with a mouse. So. So it would literally only be the frame rate, which would be a boost, but with how stable and smooth the frame rate is on PS4, it's not really a big deal that it's 30. And also, I've just been speedrunning this game for like 2.5 years, so, you know, you could say I'm used to how it feels on PS4. But
they've spotted me.
Keep that in mind. And Am I planning on getting a 3080? No. I don't have any plans on upgrading my PC at the moment.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should
Maybe next year I'll look into upgrading my PC. But right now I don't have plans on upgrading it.
In a few years, we'll have a Suncom running smoothly as anywhere.
I'll probably be upgrading depending on how my financial situation changes, and I probably won't upgrade my PC until the spring. I might look into some upgrades. Oh, really? That sounds weird. Oh. I know he's gonna hit me, but I didn't think he was gonna just straight line gun me down. Come on. Ah, shit. Dang it. I thought even if he hit me, I would be able to get out of the way. Fuck.
Staying busy is the only way to stay rich.
Damn.
My mount gonna be here? Oh yeah, it is. Should have used the yellow potion. Dang it. Definitely using a yellow potion now. God, that's how brutal any percent is. There's just certain places where Ravager can just gun you down like that, or machines can just screw you immensely. I knew he was gonna hit me, but him only hitting me once doesn't kill me. He has to hit me like 3 or 4 times to kill me, so that's just really unlucky. Oh yeah, of course, at second attempt, of course he's gonna miss on the second try. That's how luck is.
They're scanning for me.
Alright, let's get a good fight here. With the weapons I have, should be able to get a much smoother fight than yesterday.
Derval's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
That's a bloody rout!
Good enough. Done that a lot worse before. So for purple handling coil down here.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
There must be a way to get through.
Yeah, just look how much time I can save on this split. If I hadn't died.
Just notes about crafting.
Oh, handling coil, let's go.
And a letter tucked between the pages.
Alright, this run has perfect coils right now. Still ahead. Guess that's how much time save there was. That split. My PB had a really bad Borderlands. So I've probably been ahead by 50 seconds if I hadn't died. I don't know why, I don't remember what happened on my PB, but clearly it wasn't good. Whatever did happen. Let me see, I have 3 fast travel packs, so I can get to Revenge and I can get Gravehorn. Yeah.
My focus is picking up some
And then
kind of
away from
signal.
Gravehorn. Right.
Maybe I can scan it.
So meat rise, I'm doing pretty good, but it would be nice to collect a bit more meat here. There's a lot of animals while you move up here.
I'm still getting a signal from my focus.
So hopefully we'll see a boar or two on the way to Sona.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about. The war chief stopped. Dressings. Might be a blood trail I can follow. I should try my focus.
Bony meat. It's only really bony meat I'm missing at the moment. This run. Definitely have enough fatty meat for the rest of the run. I need 6 bony meat to finish the run. Actually, no, 7.
I'm ready.
Necessarily, I only need 6, but 7 would be ideal. Time save wise. I have 2.
A dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
Has he art shown?
Oh, there he is.
The killers are just across this ridge, digging the
Are you
cursed
kidding?
earth.
Mount got stuck.
The sin
It's
of
way
the
to waste time.
ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
It's not worth
I
to
know,
try and get him out.
I killed one at Mother's Watch.
He gets into that spot.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it.
Bony meat. I only need bony meat. I have all the fatty meat in the world right now.
Is a
down, but we're not out.
Come on. Nice.
this one if
Good enough.
And I do it.
For the Nora.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed a dozen men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thran, out.
A blaze stockpile. I found some. Damn.
Still guaranteed to get some bony meat
Sounds.
doing Revenge of the Nora here, so. I need 5 more, but I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed to get at least 2 here. And then I just need 3 to finish the run. So meat-wise, we're doing really good.
Or our
I'll take.
will.
Ideal. One health potion, I only have 1 for the camps, but that should be enough. I prefer couldn't really get hit.
got their attention.
Are you kidding me? No. Oh, thank God.
What we did. For the sacred labs.
I got him right before he hit the alarm. I don't remember if I got blaze skip in the record. Blaze skip isn't necessarily as important in this category because it isn't as optimized. Ah, really messed up that first camp. That's pretty bad. On to the next one. Don't worry about it. It's more, blaze skip matters a bit more in New Game Plus because the run is more optimized there. That time save is more important. But in a run like this where it isn't necessarily as optimized, doesn't matter to the same degree. Good. Day 34.
I'd call that a victory.
It's a good second game. You can play that second camp a bit more aggressively when you have good coils. But usually I do a safer strat there. As my coils are normally not good there. You just...
Taking the high ground.
Alright. Good so far. Solid camps. The first camp was not great, but the last two were pretty good.
Whoa there.
With this box, because it has the meat. Only got one bony meat. So fine.
If I'm...
Sound...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Go now.
I'll craft faster L packs before I leave Ring of Metal. I'll see how much I have. I need preferably 9, but only 8 to finish the run. From Ring of Metal onwards. I'm not gonna have that, but it's the reference I need to have in my head.
Right?
How many I'm behind that number.
Even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
It's the important part.
But how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough.
Someone here.
Up you go.
Take my hand.
Alright, let's get a good Ring of Metal. Go. Pretty good. Didn't lose that much health going to the blaze. Pretty much always just guaranteed to lose some health on the way there. back closer. One. Closer. Closer. Thank you. Ah, I missed. There we go. Explosion. Definitely killed a good amount. Oh, watch your alive apparently.
Got you located.
Right, come on. Get that many with that.
Got him over here.
Crafting. F6. F6 and up till I needed 8, so 3 more bony meat needed for the rest of the run. Oh, sorry, I needed 9 optimally. I need 3 more bony meat, but you know, I have the rest of the run to collect 3 more, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. Hey, Charlton. How you doing?
They're inside.
Battle is upon us.
The zip line. Hey, Lloyd. Thank you. Sometimes he just really doesn't want to grab that zip line.
What was this place? The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
Fine, relaxing on the stain. Nice. Good to hear. It is Friday after all. I'm sure a lot of people are relaxing today.
Since I was a little kid. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. 3 power lines, 3 sources.
How's the run going? I'm ahead by 40 minutes, but I lost 2 minutes because the game crashed during ambush.
That's 2.
Or it lost me like a minute. The game crashing. September 18 is Independence Day. Oh, Independence Day in Chile, I guess. Good to know. Yes, happy Independence Day.
Tools being used in braces. More clips. Must be another way in.
Oh no!
What is this?
That? It's a map.
Don't care, but you had the week off, so you're taken. Fair.
Our world.
The power cell, like the ones I found before.
Fair
I
enough.
have to figure this out.
That's how it usually is with holidays. It's like, I don't really care what holiday it is, I'll just take the day off.
And this one can move.
Hey, Weaver. And by the way, Weaver, congrats on the sub 150 in story. NG+. And second place at that. It's a good fight.
So the soldiers long ago, they had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
Nice fight when you have good Carls. It's time to get all the loot.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
I don't really care what Carls the Deathbringer drops here, because I already have really good Carls. There's nothing the only thing would be a handling Carl for... the only thing it could drop that would be interesting would be a handling Carl for the warbow, but... not really that necessary, to be honest. Gotta remember, don't need to heal myself here, because we restart from save before Eclipse Space anyway. So it'd be a waste of medicine to heal myself. Oh wait, there he is. Got another damage Carl, but it's worse than the damage Carl I already have. Because when you restart from save, you get your health back, so using medicine here would be a waste. There's a restart from save before Eclipse Space.
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the Swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and their team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory. War plan? This is a war crime. It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate...
The numbers change? What? What numbers?
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Oh yeah, we deleted a quote. We deleted a quote, so some of the numbers have changed.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these... Now...
It's each...
Wait, the... What was... Zero Dawn... Now, how...
Nice gold. Yeah, so I guess the 69 doesn't add up anymore. Oh well. What can you do? Because I believe the quote we deleted was in the 50s. So every quote above 50 would be, have gotten a new spot. Or been moved to one place. Hey, Michael.
Hope you and your family are well.
How are you doing? Why did I heal myself? Goddamn reflexes. I just talked about not healing myself. Then I do it. Oh my god, it's such a reflex to heal myself. God damn it. Ah, whatever. I'll get over it. I can save some time. I can definitely gold on Eclipse Space if it goes really well, because we didn't have the restart from save when I got my record. New restart from save on Eclipse Space was not known when I got this record. So there's time to be saved, if it goes well. Is this route to avoid the machines? Yes. All 4 of those machines are one-shot kill. 90%. So it's not worth it too. And you know how easy it is to get hit by one of those. So it's just not worth the risk. It is a little slower, but not worth the risk. It's not slower by that much, to be honest. So how's this crazy jump added to the route? Don't know what you mean by crazy jump. What crazy jump? Not sure what jump you're referring to. Oh, that thing, no. That's not in the run. I don't know. We'll see, Weaver.
All right.
Wow, we have a pun in the chat.
Let's see what's new here. Corrupted machines.
Good old puns.
Controlling my gods.
Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
Is this the easy way in?
The back way in. I didn't say it would be easy.
There we go. Long leg didn't hit me. But no, that is not in the run. Has Ozzy found a way to make that consistent? Well, as I remember, he did not have a consistent method, right?
The ground here.
Are you kidding me? No.
Drag marks leading towards that gate. The gate's blocked.
Good second try. I was a little scared that they would hit me.
You'll have to find another way.
You haven't tried since then? Fair. But as for Frozen Wilds, I don't know. Once I get sub 235 in this, I don't know. I kind of feel like going back to New Game Plus of the main game as well.
I don't like this. Feels wrong.
I don't know if I'll take back the Frozen Wilds record right now, or I feel like I'm in a rush to do so.
This looks easy.
Keep moving.
Yeah, you think?
Keep moving or you'll die.
Are you kidding me?
So good.
Look out! Watch out, there's more ahead.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Did he really just hit me right before I got to the cutscene? Come on. And not the best Eclipse space. Oh well. Now for the scary part of the run. Zero Dawn and Sunring.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace.
I remember to buy the warbow here.
Guard your might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
Fixes my shoes.
That's what I'm hoping.
Fled Sunfall.
The submarine. A proud tradition. Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Shards. First time
Even
in
if
the
it means
Citadel,
having to
gotta
listen
see
to
the
Bahavas.
sun ring from
The
on high.
balustrade. It's a short drop from there. The other...
I see you've been here
Woman?
before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so...
Please take a seat and wait for your Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important...
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
ZD-01 data intact. Initiating playback.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Let's go.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
The scary part is not actually Zero Dawn. The scariest part is actually the behemoth fight. I'm more worried about that than I am worried about Zero Dawn. The behemoth fight is the hardest fight in this run.
Remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine.
Intruder! Get her! We've got
Whatever you do, don't die now.
If it was part of coil, how'd it end up in the wreckage of the
Really? You kill one?
Why does it want to kill me? Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done the... Here we
Only
go.
freezed one, I mean.
Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. Found one. Looks intact. Looks like that part I found upstairs might fit here. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open. That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
I can hear you!
Got him. Ah, come on. Second try. I'll take it. So now the important part. Don't die to the behemoth. If you die to the behemoth, you lose your lose the glitch that allows you to fast travel inside the embrace.
Welcome to Elkjaer, the crown and
Cradle facilities.
Which is why
Elizabeth said
It's the scariest fight in this game. Because as you can imagine, being this under-leveled, the EMF can kill you quite easily. Split a little too early. Still a gold. Here we go.
I can if you at this it was that you can ever
it'd be hey it does you've got
you and
then
after I soon in it you're and
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform.
Scariest part is bringing down the pillars here.
Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Timing needs to be on point with this.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
He missed the pillar. Missed the pillar again. This pillar is already destroyed. So this is already big time loss. Come on. He's shooting rocks. Come on. There we go. Survived the pillars, but that was really slow because he missed the first one. And that was like third attempt. So definitely losing time here. But let's get a quick kill. Make sure we don't lose too much time. Still important, I cannot die during this fight either. Still need to survive this fight, of course. But now I have my weapons and health, so should hopefully help here.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big jump target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attack. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
A quick kill. Very nice kill. Alright. Didn't lose the glitch. Which is the very important part. Because if you die or restart from save after you do the Zero Dawn skip, the glitch disappears. Which means you cannot fast travel inside the Embrace, which saves a lot of time. You won't really notice the glitch, but basically the game still thinks I'm inside Zero Dawn, which allows me to fast travel inside the Embrace here, as you can see. Because normally you're not allowed to do that on the All-Mother quest. Because the skip I did inside Zero Dawn makes the game think I'm still inside Zero Dawn, as I skipped killing those enemies by going up that pillar. Allows me to then fast travel inside the Embrace because this All-Mother quest isn't active yet. But then when I restart from save, which I just did right there, is then gonna activate the quest because then the game catches up. It saves about a minute in total.
Thunderjaw, right?
So it saves roughly a minute in total.
If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried.
We start from safe here. Come on. There we go. Paused a little too early there. Restarting from safe here to get the Thunderjaw to stand in a spot where it's easier to hit him. I'm pretty sure that hit. Hit.
Did it.
Very nice.
We only helped. I thought we would die.
Where is he? There he is.
You.
Was a good fight.
Then.
Yeah, that strat is so awesome. The Thunderjaw actually used to be the hardest fight in this run, but thanks to Ardo, I believe Ardo and Charlton that found that strat, made that strat a lot easier. You just have to hit that. You have to get a warbow and then accurately hit his tail with a shock arrow, and that completely stuns him, allowing you to pick up a gun and go up there and shoot him directly in the heart.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Which just does a ton of damage. And hey, hello.
I never stopped.
So it's a really nice any percent strat. At least any percent ultra hard. On any percent story, it's not worth it. On any percent story, you would just gun him down with the gun. New Game Plus, it is technically faster and ultra hard, but it's very hard to do. Compared to just freezing him and shooting him with arrows. It's like 2 or 3 seconds faster, but a lot harder to pull off. But here in any percent ultra hard, it's way faster than fighting him any other way.
This is going to be interesting.
Corruption beyond the sacred land.
Really good.
Those who spilled our tribe's blood will pay for their desecration.
And also, when he blows up with that electrical thing, explosion, that electrical explosion can also take out a lot of the Eclipse soldiers if they're standing close. That's another gold. Nice. Been getting a lot of golds on this run. My summer best. It's gonna be really sick. Any animals around? Really need some animals here. How many do we have? I have 1. Need 3 more, right? Yeah. No, I need 2 more. Let's see, I have 1 to go to shoot. I need 2 more. At least 2 more. 3 would be ideal. I need some animals on the way here. Just not seeing any animals. Oh, there's a boar right there. Please give 2 bony meat. 1. Really could use 1 more. Maybe we'll see 1 going up the mountain. Let me just remind you guys, the game crashed on ambush. I lost almost 2 minutes on the ambush split. Just a reminder. For people that either weren't here or if you have forgotten. My game crashed on ambush, so I lost 2 minutes. I also died on ambush. I wouldn't have lost 2 minutes, but would have lost a minute and a half.
Hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else?
I lost a minute and a half from the crash and then half from the death. Even if even with a PB on this, I'll have a massive time save on ambush. It's gonna be very hard to beat this coil RNG though. My late game coils have been crazy for this run. And early game coils were definitely above average. Not perfect, but above average. So on the Shield Reaver split I can collect the extra meat or two I need. Probably we'll see a boar close to a Shield Reaver. Get a good guy prime. Yeah, a lot of goals on this run.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army.
I'll be very interested to see what my summer best is after this.
When were machines any obstacle for you?
Pretty sure my summer best is gonna be really good.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of play.
But
you
not yeah,
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr.
Mind your footing.
Guess that's my way across.
Yeah, Weaver. Enjoy your dinner.
Glad that's over.
Really nice movement there. Pretty sure I can also gold my guy prime. I don't think my guy prime is that good in my PB. I did have to go off my mount to pick up one boar, so maybe I can't gold because of that. Oh yeah, I said my gold wasn't good in my PB, I meant my gold. It's generally not good. 20% I'm pretty sure.
But the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful
I think
device.
I've had a completely clean
Engine is tiny and limited.
guy prime in any percent.
This is Charles Rodson.
If I remember correctly.
Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Yeah, there's a lot of Dutch people. I guess it makes sense, because Horizon was made in the Netherlands, maybe. Generally speaking, there just is a lot of Dutch people around. Apparently Charlatans is Dutch now. Changing nationality. Personally not Dutch myself, but I know there's a lot of Dutch people that watch me. Or at least a lot of active Dutch people in the chat. I know statistically most people that watch my stream are from the US, but
the air rushed in from this side.
the US and the UK is where I get most of my viewers from.
Alpha clearance
The alphas were in there.
What the hell is
But in terms of people talking in chat, there's definitely a lot of Dutch talking in chat. According to statistics, US and UK dominate viewers. Is Meridian bang in Last of Us 2? I don't know if Meridian is a reference to something. Switzerland? Nice. And hey, Chrono. I guess we can take a round while we're at Gaia Prime here. We can take a round of where everybody is from. Post your country in chat. See, Australia, Norway, Australia, a lot of Australians. Texas. I like that you say your state instead of country, but fair enough. That's very American of you. Malaysia, nice. Netherlands, Norway, Austria. Sweden. Oh boy. Wisconsin. It's the United States of Texas. Cheers on Texan stream of that.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Two Danish people.
Alpha personnel.
Donkey Kong.
Sorry to
Yeah.
alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay?
DK is the prefix for Denmark.
This isn't easy. See,
Just like Dutch people usually type NL to refer to Netherlands.
stop trying to access the system, okay? See what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system.
Texas was a country before state. We're still a bit proud. Fair enough.
I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents.
I'm sure there's still a good amount of people in the US that probably like their state more than they like their country.
Knowledge? Like it's a gift?
I think that's probably still a good amount of Americans that see it that way.
Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
Or align more with state than country.
They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
Good luck with your UH playthrough.
I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
Should use NA. So we include Canada and Mexico in that? I guess people don't refer to Mexico as North America, even though it technically is, I guess. I guess it depends on who you ask. Some people also say Middle America. Some people use the term Middle, I guess. Believe it or not, there do exist people that identify as European citizens.
Doesn't override gravity.
Not that often you hear that, but there have been people that identify as European citizens. But, oh well. To each their own, I guess. I know there was a racing driver that called himself a European, but that was because I believe his father was Dutch and his mother was from Belgium, but he was born in Spain and had lived most of his life in the UK. So he just decided to call himself a European instead. Which, at that point, I guess it's fair enough to call yourself. I guess I lost more time than I thought there. Belgium doesn't exist. Oh well. And because of all those reasons, they even gave him a racing car with the... His racing car even had the European flag on it instead of a specific country. Definitely got enough bony meat there. Craft them. Alright, definitely have the fast roll packs needed. Let's finish this run.
I wonder what's down here.
I don't know, not all Scandinavians call them Scandinavians. How about that one? I definitely identify more as Europe, as individual countries, but... But you know, we still say we're Scandinavian sometimes if people ask.
Oh, these devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work.
I like that you deliberately ignored Iceland in that one.
There, fits. I just need to slot it.
I almost call myself European there, true. I mean, I am European, I wouldn't deny that. I have no issues with Europe. Except the UK, but, you know.
Now to check the door.
That's the UK. Let's be honest. Most people have issues with them.
Maybe there's a way to just cells. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
We have issues with England, not the rest of them. Guess we can also put it that way.
Did it. Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Meridian we go. See, that's the funny thing. I feel like the UK and US is like that, where people are like, yeah, I'm from the country, and I also hate it. That's funny to me. Don't get me wrong, Danish people also don't like certain things about Denmark, but I feel like it's more common in the UK and US to hear people say that. Where they're like, yeah, I live here, but I don't like it. EU city-state. London is just gonna turn into a city-state.
I've sent a messenger. I'm glad she would tell him.
Only.
Even if that happened, London would still have a pretty good football league.
Is it fine? We will.
You know? There's many good football clubs in London. But let's be honest, if the UK were to lose London, or England were to lose London, pretty sure the entire thing would fall apart. Let's forget Liverpool. Take it you are a Manchester fan?
Is it a bomb?
Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
No Blizzkip.
That's a lot.
Because, you know, there was all that talk if Catalonia was going to leave Spain, there would be a pretty boring football league for Barcelona. I guess if London left England, there would still be two pretty good leagues.
There's got to be a way to
football-wise, at least.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably get to the fire and set up a bucket line. I'm not choosy.
Freedom.
What happened? I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost.
There's smoke rising from the
Syndicate is still around? Yeah, I think it's still around. Even after all the shenanigans.
Must be where Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
I believe they're still around. I don't know what he does these days, because I haven't watched him in ages. I assume he's not that big in Minecraft and Call of Duty Zombies anymore. Assume he's doing different stuff these days.
Wish I could be there.
Spotted.
See, the problem is, since Eriksson left Tottenham, there's not really any clubs I root for in England anymore. I used to root for Tottenham just because Eriksson was there. Now I just don't really care about English football. Because I am a Barcelona fan, by the way. Since we're talking football, in case you're wondering. And yes, it's been horrible the past couple of years, don't ask. It is as bad as it seems.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
No. Oh yeah, I support a Danish team, but
get a machine to do it for you.
I do support a Danish team, but you know, most people in Denmark support either their local club or a Danish team, and then they also support, you know, some foreign club. Because, you know, Danish teams are not exactly the top tier of European football. Oh. But yeah, I do support my local club, which is OB in Denmark. Which has also not been doing too hot lately. Is that all? Call the fight. Thank you, Nerdfighter. See you later.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
you know what?
Yeah, in Danish football I support OB or Odense, but because that's my local team. But you know, we haven't really been in European football since. When was the last time we played European football? I mean, we've been in the qualifiers a couple of times, but last time we qualified for like the UEFA Cup was. That was 2010, I think. It's been a while, and we didn't make it past the group stage.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, word but. Exact. So other.
Denmark's national team is relatively decent, yeah. I mean, there are good clubs. I mean, FC Copenhagen and FC Midtjylland. Both of those clubs are the two biggest in Denmark at the moment. And both of those are doing fairly well in Europe. For a Danish club, I would say.
Roland's apartment.
They're doing decently well.
Feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I
was
leave
saying
anything
Midtjylland,
unfinished?
but it's hard to say with an English accent. I mean, in English they would be called Middle Jutland. The Wolves. The Wolves from Midtjylland and the Lions from FC Copenhagen. Those are the best two clubs for the past 5 years in the league. Because they're just doing better than anybody else.
Fires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end.
But see, the problem also with Danish football is, because we are like a smaller league, as soon as there's a really good player with some talent, you know, in the league, they usually get sold to better leagues. So, that's kind of the issue. You know, the Danish league can't grow that well, because as soon as there's some really good talent, they're just sold off to a bigger club in England or Germany. Or the Netherlands. A lot of Danish players tend to go to Ajax in the Netherlands.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the
There's been a lot of Danish players playing for Ajax.
Now!
Through the years.
Son, do what she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Time for the end game here. Let's make sure we PB.
Helis!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have fixed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Why do you fight?
I see so much health. Christ.
The end is inevitable.
Go.
He's quick.
Accept it. Accept your weakness.
That's a really good shot start.
Blocked again.
Ah, no.
Damn him.
Should be really low on health.
It's giving way!
Yeah, you always enter its defense with 420 health in this. That's just how it works out mathematically. Alright, let's get a good rich. See if my old school, the old rich defense strat still in the muscle memory. Or it's old strats in New Game Plus at least.
Time to go.
He's already placed all the rocks on top of me. Oh nice, he blew them away. Thank you. Stop. the timing, dude. As soon as I was fully charged, the missile hit me. Why is he not dead? Fuck.
But be wary. Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Right, second round. Three, 4. Also have to play a bit more cautiously, because you can't tank as much health, of course, as you can in New Game Plus. So you still have to be more conservative. See you later. Good. Nice, what a fight.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Hit him. Really good Stormbird. Some of the other sections weren't too great. So that's the time loss.
Incoming!
Yeah, you need the Shield Reaver here. Without the Shield Reaver, pretty much every Deathbringer shot on Rit's defense is a one-shot. So like, every time I got hit there by a Deathbringer, that would have killed me. Otherwise. So you can see how the shield reverse is kinda necessary. Now I just need a good Hades fight, and this is a PB.
Aloy! Aloy!
And with the coils I have, I should definitely be able to get a good Hades fight.
I thought you were killed.
It's my own fault if it's not a PB, that's for sure, with the coils.
Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
But I gotta say, this is not bad for a first run of the day. Considering how the other 2 days have gone. These runs.
It must have gotten through the defenses. Venora. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
You need some sort of way to avoid taking so much damage without losing time on Ridge defense to make it viable. It only takes
Gotta keep going.
how much time? Getting the power cells doesn't lose really any time. Because all of the power cells are pretty much on the way. So you only really lose like 2 minutes from getting it. I would say. Which, you know, still somewhat significant, but you know, compared to the risk you would otherwise have. At some point it might be worth it to just go for it without it.
Is that a death bringer?
Very short time he showed the knees there.
Aloy! They have fresh allies. All of you, focus on the new machines!
It's the Ravagers.
My way's clear.
That was a really quick fight. Let's go.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Woo! That was a really good Hades fight. That's a 235. Nice. Just a reminder, I lost 2 minutes because the game crashed. Or a minute and a half because the game crashed. That would have been sub 235 if the game hadn't crashed. Oh well. Still a very nice PB. Let's go. GG. Awesome. Managed to turn the run around. And also very great for first run of the day, let's be honest.
To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth.
And yes, it's a new world record, of course.
Alpha Prime.
Master
Like I said, I still want to get a sub 235, so I'm definitely gonna keep going, but very happy with this run. Very nice, solid run. I'll take it. And Liberton with a gifted sub, thank you so much. And I guess the sub was to Aussie Man. I'm not sure if you're here, Aussie, but enjoy the emotes. Thank you so much for the gifting us up. Whew. GG. Great run. A really good coil RNG in this run, I must say. How is this run? Let's go through it here. So in the beginning we have a lot of red splits. Bad meat RNG on car. No, I didn't have bad RNG, I just got a lot of meat on cars. So that's the time loss. So 2 was fine, proving was good. Corruptor, I had a slow fight. The cut was good, striker bow good. Cardio border was really good, Meridian good, excavation site good, ambush absolute garbage, because the game crashed. Look, I was ahead by a minute and then the game crashed on ambush. And I also died on ambush, so I can still save like 2 minutes on the split on ambush. Maker's End was good, Sun King was whatever. Borderlands, I died on the way to the workshop. The Ravager killed me on the way to the workshop. So that can save like easily another 30 seconds there. War Chief was good. Camps were... The first camp was really bad, so there's time saved there. Ring of Metal was fine. Gravehorde was solid. Eclipse Space was slow. I can definitely get a better Eclipse Space. Zero Dawn was second try on the skip. And my fight with the 3 cannon guys could have been better. Sunring was slow because I messed up the pillars, so there's definitely like 20 seconds to save on Sunring. All Mother was very good. Gaia Prime was a little slow. Shield Reaver was slow because I collected some meat on the split. Devil was pretty good. Can still probably do faster, and I didn't get Blaze Skip. Helis was fine. Bridge Defense was okay.
You were telling a story.
And Hades was really good. Hades was like a flawless fight, pretty much.
It was a children's electronics kit, but
so overall, a very good run. Really happy with this.
So the grass caught fire.
Goddamn.
And, so
that was a nice run.
Tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Like I said, I want to keep going for a sub 235 in this category.
6.
Which, you know, even though a lot of this run was really good, that ambush is gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So, a run where we don't crash on ambush would save a lot of time. Obviously.
What did you feel?
So that's a very nice run.
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care. And that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Thanks for all the GGs, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it.
She said I had
Hope you all enjoyed it.
She said, Elizabeth, being smart will
sub 235 will definitely happen.
You have to use your smarts to count for
because I have a massive time save on ambush and a couple of other splits where I can save good time.
You often tell stories of your mother.
The only hard thing will be going up against the coil RNG I got in this run.
I never had time.
Because I had really good coils in this run. So that's going to be hard to compete with, but I'll manage.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth,
I'll manage.
What would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion.
Glad I didn't reset after the crash, yeah. I was considering it.
Just a little bit.
Considering it, not gonna lie. It wasn't the worst place the game could have crashed, because it was right at the beginning of a fight the game crashed. So, you know, I didn't lose that much time. It would have been much worse if it was like crashed on the way to Borderlands or on the way to Maker's End, because there's no checkpoint while you're going from A to B. So that would have been way worse.
Anyway,
luckily it crashed in like the middle of a fight, or right at the beginning of the Ravager fight.
Pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
So that certainly helped it. But GG, what a nice run. But I'll do better. Up to 35 soon.